name's Cindy. 안녕하세요 여러분. 전 린드라고 합니다. And today I'm going to be teaching you how to dance BTS's On. So to start, I'm going to be having a screen pop up now, and it's going to have the times for everything. So if you want to just go to the end and watch it with counts or music, you can do that. It'll also be in the description box down below. So before we begin, just to orient ourselves, I'm going to be having a split screen now. So on one side you're going to see mirrored, and one side you're going to see unmirrored. So whichever version you prefer, you can watch at any given point in time. And today I'm going to be teaching you the chorus to On, the first one. But if you want to see the ending chorus, just let me know in the comments down below and I can make another video with the whole ending chorus scene too. Cool, so to begin, we're just going to start with, I'm watching the people on the sides because they start with their heads and hands like this, and then the other people spin first. But so since I'm doing the people on the sides, I'll just show you once real quick and then we'll break that down. Okay, so it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8, and jump. Ayo, bumpa wa, bring the pain on, hoo-ha. Yeah. Casual, I'll bring the pain on. What they said, I didn't say that, but that's what they said. Okay, cool, we'll just go up to there. Yeah. So like I said before, I'm watching to the very beginning, I'm watching the people on the sides. For most of this dance, I'm usually either watching Jimin or Jungkook, but usually Jimin, so just heads up. And to all of the specifically Americans or English speakers out there, it's not Jimin, it's Jimin, Jimin. They don't have an I sound in Korean, it's actually only like an E sound. So Jimin, it's not Jimin. Please stop saying Jimin. Okay, cool, so to begin, we're gonna start. Hands are just going to be on top of each other like this. Your forearms are on top of each other. Feet together, head looking down, and your arms are parallel with the floor, in front. Cool. And then they're going to say some lyrics, and then before they say jump, so bum 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 ba jump ayo. You're going to, right before the jump, 5, 6, 7, 8, and is when you're gonna prep, and you're actually gonna jump up on the and of 8. So it'll be and then you're gonna land on the 1, or when they say jump. Jump is when they say, yeah. So what that'll just look like with just the timing and landing will be 5, 6, 7, 8, and jump. They say jump, I don't mean jump when I say jump. That was confusing. Maybe I'll just say it with counts one more time. One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Cool. And so when they do 1, so your legs are gonna land in a triangle position out like this. Your hands, when your feet land, they're going to, so what the hands are doing, I'll just show you once, it's like this weird weaving. So what your right hand's doing, it's going to come around, so you can keep your elbow here, but just straighten out your arm to the right. Then it's gonna sweep down and point to the left. And you're just gonna keep a flat palm, and your palm's gonna be facing down. So the right hand is going to be, so I'm not actually gonna jump, let's pretend like I did. 7, 8, and 1, 2. Yeah. And ha, ha. Cool, and so the left hand, what the left hand is doing, when the right hand comes out, it's gonna be opposite direction. So the left hand is gonna come down first. It's going to come down, around, it's gonna come down, then it's gonna come up, and then behind your body. And you're going to like twist your body, so when your right hand comes out, it's kind of like they're switching positions. So they were, right hand is up here, left hand is down, switch, left hand's up, right hand's down, switch again, right hand's up, left hand's down. Yeah, so it'll just be with the arms, 7, 8, and 1, and then they have their ayo, jump, and 1 and 2. Yeah, so 1 and. So you're gonna land out here on the and. So one more time, just the hands, it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 and. Yeah, so you can also think you're making a circle with your right hand. So you're gonna make a circle, and then when you come to the bottom of the circle, instead of coming up just in front of your body, you're gonna finish it to the left. And then your left hand is just making a circle, but you're gonna start down. So it's like circle, it's more of a loop with your left hand. Actually, no, your left hand doesn't even make a circle. The left hand does a weird wave movement. So left hand is down, up, down. Kind of just think it's opposite your right hand the whole time. Just kind of make them opposite each other. You have to be really fast with this too. So not all the members even like kind of completely do this whole move. But this looks like what Jungkook is kind of doing. Jimin, like, yeah, so some of them are doing this, some of them aren't, but I think that's what the intended move is supposed to be. Yeah, cool. So what the legs are doing with this part, so after they land, so it'll be and one on the and. So at the and, remember you're finishing up here with the hands. You're just gonna bring your right foot up and put your body weight on your left foot. So it'll end up looking like ha. So you don't really have to move your legs much for this, more just pick it up and kind of lean to the left. And meanwhile, your head's kind of looking down towards the ground. Yeah, so slowly with those, with everything, it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and. Yeah, cool. So next, after the 1 and, on the A of the AO, your right hand's gonna come down to right in front of your hips, and then up to the right, like you're calling somebody, and your body is just going to follow. So you're prepped out here, then you're going to come down, bend a little bit, and your body's gonna kind of lower it a little bit, and then press out to the right. So straighten your left leg, keep bent on your right leg a little bit, and call, and with your right hand, and then push with your left hand, and you'll be facing the right. So it'll look like the 1 and A, and then on O, you're going to bring your body weight back to the center, and you're gonna kind of whip around with your head. So your head's gonna come forward first, and then backwards to complete the circle. So it'll forward, back. You can really see it with my ponytail. Yeah, so that's what your head is doing. So it'll be 1 and A, O. And when you do the O, you can slightly have your legs bent just a little bit, and then your hands are gonna be behind your body. So it'll be A, O. Good. So after that, after the 1 and A, O, it'll be the kazawa, bring the pain on. So what that is, and if you do this responsibly, 1 and 2, 3, 4 and is the next part. So all this is, the 4, you're going to bend your legs a bit more, head is going to look down, and your hands are just going to come and touch the top of your head. So it'll be 4 and. Yeah, and so in the and, you're just going to hop to the center in the standing position. Okay? Yeah, so after the 1 and 2, 3, 4 and, so it'll be kajawa, so on the wa, before the wa, bring the pain on. This is when they do the ha, 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 that thing. So first with your hands, all the hands are doing is you're just going to initiate with your elbows. So you're kind of hitting with the elbows first, and then you're going to, you don't need to do like a complete wave or anything. It's more just let your elbows come first, and then bring, it's kind of like elbows, then wrists, then fists. It's a little bit like a wave, but you don't really need to know how to do a wave to do this. Just know you're gonna hit with your elbows, follow with your wrists and hands, and then hit with elbows, follow. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah, and it's gonna be sharp, so they're gonna go, so it'll be kajawa, bring the pain on. So you kind of hit, milk, hit, milk, hit, milk. So just fast, like you're hitting a wall, then slow, hit a wall, slow, hit a wall, slow. Yeah, that's basically what the movement is. Kajawa, but you only do those 1, 2, and then on the third one, your left hand does something different, but you still kind of hit with your right. Yeah, so as you do that, you can just keep your hands in fists, hit, wave to the right, and as you wave, you can also hit your body a little bit in the opposite direction. So if you just hit with your hands, it would look like this, kajawa, bring the pain on, and so it doesn't look as cool, so if you move your body opposite the arms, that'll also give it more of that ha, ha, ha effect. Yeah, so body to the left, body to the right, body to the left. Good, and so now what the legs are doing, so I'm gonna be honest, pretty much every member does it a little bit differently. Like some of the members are bringing up their heels, but what it looks like, so this part I was looking at Jungkook since he's in the middle, I believe. He kind of just looks like he's just bringing up his knee and walking forward. And I kind of think that looks cooler than just doing this. So I'm gonna teach you that part. Yeah, so all the legs you're doing, 가져와, you're gonna do like a baby hop. So you're not just bringing up your leg, 가져와. This way, if you were just bringing up your leg, it would look like that. You do kind of a little bit of a hop, so jump. And when you jump and land, you land when you hit with your elbows, and you do a little baby hop, and then you have your, so if you hit your elbows to the right, you're gonna pick up your right foot, hold the elbows to the left, pick up your left foot. So it's gonna be like a hop, 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 hop with the legs. It's kind of staggered, but because you're doing that hip milk with the arms, that kind of adds to the effect if you make the legs a little bit stiffer rather than just like casually walking. Yeah, so cool. So if you do it with the legs, just the first one is gonna look like, so it'll be 4 and 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Well, again, on the third one, the left hand doesn't make it different, but that's basically what the movement is. Yeah, and so with counts, that'll be, so after you do the 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and yeah, be 5, 6, 7. So just on a beat. Cool. Now for the third one. So after the 가져와, bring the pain. So it'll be bring 5, 6, 7, 8 and. So all you're doing is 가져 5, 6, 7, 8 and then they do those. So what your hand is doing, 5, 6, you kind of hit like you're going to do the third one. 5, 6, but instead of just hitting with your left hand, you're going to hit kind of like your bicep, and then it's going to move to your forearm. So it'll be 가져와, bring the pain on, yeah, pain on, and then you're also going to kind of bring in your right hand, and then you're going to, for the next move, your right hand's going to come down to your hip, and your left hand is just going to kind of stay there in a fist, down with your right hand, and then it's going to switch. Well, your left hand's just going to come by your side, and your right hand's going to come up. So just the arms, it'll be 4 and 가져와, bring the pain on, down, up. And when you come down with your right hand, also come down with your head. Cool. So just one more time, just the hands, and then we'll add in the feet. So after the 4 and, so 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, down, up. Good. And so if you add in the feet to that, it'll just be following, ha, ha. You literally just keep going with your feet. So it'll be 1, 2 step, 3 step, 4 step, yeah. And so on the 4th step, so the 3rd step's 1, 2, 3 is pretty easy. On the 4th, again, it's like you're gonna do another one, but instead of landing, just doing another kind of wave land, you're gonna hold it for a sec, and then you're only gonna place your foot down when you start the windmill things. So it'll be like up, ha, that thing. Yeah, cool. So let's just, so let's do it a little bit quicker, back from 4 ands, all with these, up until the last one, and then we'll bring it back to the beginning slowly, and then I'll move on, okay? So it'll be 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and then pinwheel. Cool. Now back to the beginning. Let's just do it. 5, 6, 7, 8 and jump. A, O, 가져와, bring the pain on, ha, ha. Good. Cool. So the next part. So I will show you the next part one time, and then I'll break it down. Cool. So after the 가져와, bring the pain on, down, up, I'm gonna go from there. Okay. So 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and. Cool, so the next part after the 7, 8 and, so hands first. The hands are just going to do, so after you're here, bring the pain on, you're going to, starting from this position, hands are going to pin, like wheel, make a circle around, and then like a kind of a half circle. So the right arm is going to go all the way around, and then instead of completely going all the way around, you kind of can cut it down in the middle so that you can bring your left arm around. Yeah, so the right arm is just going to round, halfway cut. Left hand is going to wait on the first one, and then when your right arm starts the half circle, your left arm is going to follow, and it's kind of its own little arc thing, and then it's going to go down and hit the legs. Yeah, so again, just the arms. It'll be after the 가져와, bring the 7, 8, and 1, a, o, da, da. 1, 1, 2, and. Yeah, cool. So one more time, just the hands. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, and. Good. And keep your arms straight, and keep your hands in blade position, because that'll make it faster than fists to move through the air. Because you have to get really fast for this part, because they really swing their arms. So really just try to get your arms around it, like ha, ha. Really just go, because like it's really fast. I kind of trouble sometimes. Anyway, okay, so adding in the feet. So after the 가져와, bring the ha ha, and you're gonna have your left foot up here on the first wheel with your right hand, the circle. You're going to lunge out to the left. So pressing out, bending your left knee. It'll be circle, half circle, and on the half circle, so for the first circle, your body is just facing the left, and you're not going to follow the right arm, but then on this half circle, you're then going to turn your body with your arm, and that's also going to allow you to whip your right arm around. So if you kind of lead with your shoulders of ha, it's going to make it easier to bring your right arm around rather than just trying to bring your right arm around of its own volition. Yeah, so it'll be circle, half, and so all you're doing, just bend your left leg, and when your left hand comes all the way around, you're just going to bring up your right foot, and you can really crunch down so that you don't have to like bring your foot really up high and you're just doing that, trying to do a high toe touch. Crunch down, and then you don't really have to bring your leg higher than like toe being at waist level-ish. But just straight leg is gonna kick up. And so it's kind of like you're doing a toe touch down with your left hand. Cool, so together slowly with all the hands and feet. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, and. There's some good counts, cool? One more time, let's do that because I know the wheels are kind of weird. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, and. Good. So after that is the 2 and. It's going to be kick, kick, and then down. So 1, 2, and. On the 3 and, the first on the 3, you're going to kick back with your right foot. And you can just do like almost doing a butt kick. 3 and. It'll be 3 and So it'll be 3 and is kind of what it is. So you're going to kick back with your right foot. Then you're going to switch, kick back with your left foot. And you're going to jump up before your right foot has fully landed. So it'll be ha. So it'll be like up, up, down, down. Right, left, right, left. And so that'll just be on the 3E, like 3E, the 4, and 3. The counts are a little bit weird, but just know you leave with your right on the 3, and then just do right, left, right, left. So after the 1, 2, and 3, and up. And since your right foot had been up here for the kick, you're going to kind of shuffle it back. So you don't have to stop and then go up. It'll just be kick, shuffle, ha. Yeah. So it'll be 1, 2, and 3, 4. Not like that, it's like this. But yeah, so on the 4, so after you do the jump, jump, right, left, you're going to bring your hands up and then slap the ground. And you don't need to like fully squat down. You can have your butt up and just kind of bend at the waist, and your knees will be bent a little bit, but mostly it's bending at the waist, so you don't have to like get super low or anything. But yeah, so bending with the knees and the waist. Your hands are gonna come up like you're holding, like you're doing this with some rope or whips or whatever. You're like, ha, ha. That's what you're gonna do with your flat hands. Up and down. Cool. So after that, so that's gonna be on the, so after the 1, 2, and 3, 4, and when you come up, so it's easiest if you don't come all the way up. So if you try to do 4 and stand all the way up, it's gonna be really hard because it's so quick. So actually you can just 4 and keep your knees in place. You don't have to straighten your knees, just kind of bend your back, bend your body a little bit, and then bring it up slightly. And when you come up, your hands are going to be palms kind of facing backwards. And you're gonna be in this position. Almost like the basketball, but palms are the other way around. Yeah. So it'll be 4 and. And so as you're doing this, your body, when you hit down for the 4, your body's facing the right side. And then when you come up, your body will twist forward, but don't really move the legs or your knees and stuff. They kind of still angle this way. Yeah. Cool, so you come up on the and of 4, so it'll be 4 and. On the 5, 6, they're just going to stay in this down position. 5, you're just gonna bring your left foot forward to the right. 5, and you can just take a small step with your right foot. So let's just be 5 and 6. You just come back to the first pose. You just bring your left foot back to the front. On the and of 6, so you're down here, sorry, I was standing up. On the and of 6, they're going to open their palms, and as they open them, they slightly move backwards, and you can twist your right leg a little bit, and that'll kind of let your body twist open to the right and back. So it'll look like 3, 4, and 5, 6, and. Cool. And then on the 7, 8, and, let's just go, this is a short little part. They just keep your palms now are facing forward, so it'll be 6 and, they twisted. On the 7, 8, and, they just hit their chest and run to formation. So it's like 7, 8, and on the and of 8, they're going to bring their right hand back to the right side, and then you're gonna kick up with your right foot, and it's gonna cross over your left. So it'll be 7, 8, and then they go into that thing. Cool, so from the 4 till the end of 7, 8, and. So it'll be 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and move, 8, and ha. Good. Cool, so let's go back to the, I'll start counting from the kajawa, bring the pain on. So that's the 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we'll just, you can catch up on the pinwheels. Yeah, cool. So slowly, from kajawa, bring the pain on. So we 1, 2, 3, kajawa, bring the 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and. Good, sorry, one more time, let's do that one more time. Cool, so 5, 1, 2, 3, kajawa, bring the pain on, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and. Good. Good, so let's just bring that back to the beginning now and do it up till that part, because I know there's some weird moves. Cool, so just from the beginning again, it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, and bring the 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and. Cool, so moving on to the next part, it's this thing, I'll show you one time and then we'll break it down. Cool. So after the 7, 8, and then going in. Cool. So we 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and up. So what this is, so after the 7, 8, and, on the 1, you're just going to jump with both your feet to make them normal, shoulder width apart. 8, and hop. And when you do that, you're going to land with your knees bent, and then you're going to have your palms facing forward. They're going to circle to the left. So they're going to kind of go counterclockwise. So they're going to go, also they're going opposite your like head and body. So it's like away from your body, and then you come up. Yeah? So so it'll be 7, 8, and 1, and. So when you land, you're going to land kind of with your hands already up here, and then you're going to slowly bring them like this until you've straightened out your knees and you're standing normally like this. Yeah, so it'll be 7, 8, and 1, and. Cool. On the 2 and, all you're going to do is just twist your hands towards your body. So it'll be 1 and 2 and then you're going to do 2 more circles of these. 3, 4. And again, you're just going to bend your knees, and then your body and hands are going to move in opposite directions. So your hands go to the right and up, your body's down to the left. Your hands are up left, your body's down right. Come back to center. Okay? So after that, you'll just be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Good. So the next part is when they do these hand things. So what you're doing with the hands, just keep your palms pressed, basically kind of as 90 degrees as you can make them. They're just going to be basically pressing outwards. And they're going to start, so the basic movement that your hands are making are this, down, da, da, up. So it's kind of like they're following, is this a greater than or less than side for you guys? I don't know, whatever, but it's making this sign, kind of like the side triangle, the greater than side. So what they're doing, they're going to follow up to the left. So your left arm is going to be out straight, and your right arm is just going to bicep by your side, and then your thumb is going to come to your chest. So that's going to, and we're not doing the legs right now, this is just the arms. So it's going to go up to the left, then you're hitting the middle of that greater than sign, so your arms are now more parallel with the ground. Then they're going to come down to the corner with your left arm pressed straight and your right hand's like this. And then they're going to come back to the middle, back to the left. Ba, 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 ha. Yeah. And after that, then they're going to not do the greater than sign anymore. It's going to switch with the left hand coming in and the right hand going out, pressed to the side. Yeah, so really slowly. And when you do this, hands are pressed out, and you're going to lead with your elbows. So since your hands are straight like this, you can't like come in with your hands. You have to kind of keep them pressed out this whole time. If you look at my hands, if I'm doing it right, they should be staying pretty pressed out, and you're just going to lead with your elbow each time. So when you start here, you don't have to lead, but then you're going to kind of lead with your right elbow, and it's going to lead your right hand out, and your left elbow is going to bring your left hand in. So it'll be lead with the elbows, then finish with the hand. Then lead with your elbows, and when your elbows get to position, finish with your hands. And again, elbows, hands, elbows, hands. So a little bit faster, it'll just be elbows, hands, elbows, hands, elbows, hands, elbows, hands, elbows, hands. Yeah. And when you're doing this, so going on to the body and the legs, so 1, 2, 3, 4, this will be on the 5, so 5 and 6, and it'll be on the kind of a half beat. Yeah. When you do it, you're going to twist your legs away from your hands. So if your hands go to the left, twist your knees to the right. And when I do this, I have my body weight in my toes, and then I'm kind of, I'm turning my heels. So if you look like this, it'll be heels turn. Heels turn, heels turn, heels turn. Yeah. So the first 2 ones are pretty easy. You're just going to be lowering your body, so you can just kind of lower bend your knees a bit more when you do this. You don't need to come down with your body, you come down with your knees. And you're going to basically follow the path of your hands, the level of your hands with your feet, your legs. Your body level follows your hand levels. So when you go to the up here, you just bend your right knee, and then you come to the middle, lower it a little bit more, bending your left knee. Coming down here, you're gonna be the lowest. You're not super low, but you're lower with the right, and then opposite knee, opposite hands, come up a little bit. Yeah, so it'll just be twist and twist and twist. Yeah. And so what they also do, so that's basically what the feet are doing. However, after the one and, when your hands come left hand to the ground into this lower position, you're actually gonna hop up so that, do. So you kind of hop up off of your right foot so that your left foot kind of comes up in the air when you press down. So it's kind of like you're pressing away from your hands, and then you can just continue. So it's actually just down, down, hop, and then normal, normal. So you don't have to keep hopping. It's just do, hop, and do. That makes sense? Cool. So a little bit faster. Just remember when you're gonna like hop to push away from your hands. From the 1, 2, and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and hop, and 7, and then, yeah, so then they go on to the grab, cool. So after you make your greater than sign, then you switch for the last one, and when you switch, you're going to pick up your right foot, and you're gonna start walking to the left. Your hands are still pressed out. When your right foot comes down for the first time, your hands are gonna close into fists. So it'll be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hop is basically what the move looks like. So on the and of 7, your hands are gonna be out. And then on the 8 is when you step down with your right and close your hands. And you're just going to do right, left. So don't do normal walking. You want to keep your right foot in front of your left foot the whole time. So you're going to take steps with both feet, but you're going to keep your right foot in front. So it'll be right foot in front, like that. And your hands are just going to stay up here while you do that. Cool. And the last, the one extra part to this movement that they have, they're going to bob their head as they walk. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. So your head's going to kind of bob when you come down, because you're also going to bend your knees. So you're going to bend down, straight up a little bit, bend, straight up. So kind of bend when you're taking a step with your right. And your head is just going to stick out, up, out, up. And if that's a little hard for you to do, I know some people it's easier to do this than others. You can also try imagining keeping your head in place and pushing your shoulders back if that helps, or move your head forward a little bit and also move your shoulders back a little bit, like pushing with your chest, but you're trying to keep your chin in place. If that's too hard and you can't do that, you could probably also just nod your head down a little bit while keeping your eyes up. Probably would look the same. It looks like it's more of a stick out, but again, if you can't do that, nodding a little bit is probably fine. Yeah, so that'll be on the 7, 8, and 1. And so after the second step, they're not going to walk anymore. They're going to come to the right. And all this is with your legs is you're going to bring your right foot open. And so you're going to squat down, but instead of just a normal squat, you're going to twist so that your toes are it's kind of like your feet are making a V shape. So it's like out here, then V shape and bend down, and then V shape again. So it'll be ba, ba, V, up, V. And when I do the first one, you twist with your left foot to make the V. And then when I come in again, you can twist your left foot so that it's normal standing, and then twist it again. And so again, still keep your body weight on your toes. That'll make it easier to twist. If it's on your heels, it's really hard to twist. So keeping your body weight on your toes, even if your foot is flat, still try to concentrate in there, so it'll be easier to go twist and twist. So your right foot doesn't really have to twist. It just places up to the middle, places again. And your left foot's doing the turning and twisting thing. Again, staying on your toe, so it's like this. Ha, ha. Make sense? Cool. So after that, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3. And I think they do that, they say again, the kajo while bring the pain on. So they'll be on the kajo. They're just going to press out and then grab it. So hands are just going to be open, close, and your feet can just stay in place. Kajo, and then on the wa, bring the pain on, you're going to push with your hands and take a step forward, and forward as in this direction, so kind of to the left, but backwards as in away from your hands. So feet is going to move away from the hands, but it's going to come towards the front of the stage, or wherever you're at, front of the room, I don't know. Push, and then your right foot's going to come up, forward, and then your body is going to shift your body weight onto your right foot, and your hands, so your hands are open still, then your hands are going to come down, palms are facing forward, as in the direction your body's going, and you're going to be leaned out on your right foot. So it'll just be kajo, wa, bring, and then on the pain, on, do, anda. So we 7, 8, anda. All you're going to do with your right hand, keep your body and your left hand pretty much there. Right hand's going to turn your head to the left, turn your shoulders to the left, turn your hips to the left, and then what it looks like several of them are doing these are just kind of bring it down to a kneel. So it's not a specific movement, it's kind of just like collapse your body and then hit the ground so that you're kneeling on your right knee and your right hand is against the ground. So that'll be, so with the kajo-wa, it'll be kajo-wa, bring the 7, 8, and up. Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. So if we just bring that back to, let's just bring this back to, let's bring it back to the 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we can do the greater than sign move up into these to the end of that. Yeah. Is that too far? Now we'll do it. Okay. So after these 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, kajo-wa, kajo-wa, bring the pain on, boom, and up. Yeah. Cool, so let's do that one more time. Yeah, so again, from these. 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and up. Good. Cool, so let's go back and bring that to, the, right before the windmill. So we'll do the windmills, but I'll count up to that. So just remember, it'll be bring the pain on, windmill, and jump, slap the ground, 5, 6, and then you're going to start the kick, and that's going to bring you to here. Okay? So back to the pinwheels. So I'll just say 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you'll do the 1. Okay? So it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and up. Good. Let's now just bring that back to the beginning of the song and do it with everything. So starting from our jumps, then the kajo-wa, bring the pain on. Yeah. Cool, so back to the beginning. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and up. That's all for today's video. If you liked today's video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notifications so that you don't miss any future episodes, future tutorials. And if you want to see the last chorus for this song or any other parts of this song, just let me know in the comment section down below and I can make a follow-up video or videos. 여러분 오늘 봐주셔서 감사드리고 재미있게 보셨으면 좋아요, 구독하고 댓글을 많이 남겨주세요. 그리고 이 노래의 마지막 코러스를 보고 싶으시면 그냥 알려주세요. 그 댓글을 남겨주시면 제가 다른 영상을 만들 수 있어요. Yeah, that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.